Hi guys, how's things? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're happy, I hope you're healthy, wealthy, and I hope you're strong. And I want to talk to you today about, with your health, you can largely control that. Set up your structure and do it every day. It's a simple, effective structure. Eat well, go do a bit of exercise, hang around good, positive people, your friends, and get a good night's sleep, drink plenty of water, get some sunshine, and you can put your healthy structure together quite easily and quite effectively, and won't take long to do it. But then there's the happy, right? And the happy part of it is the conscious part of it, and that seems to be the hardest one for everybody to master or get control of on a daily basis, so that you're feeling pretty much energized and happy for most of the day in the present moment as you walk around this planet, whatever you're doing. So that's a bit trickier. So you got to come back to awareness and understanding. Everything always comes back to high consciousness, awareness and understanding. It's the basic foundation of Buddhist philosophy is awareness and understanding. And I want to talk about overthinking things. When something emotional happens to you, and you may be the cause of whatever that emotion is you're feeling at the moment, and the effect is not happy, cause and effect. So when that happens, sometimes you overthink things, and when you overthink things, you're going to stress yourself out, and when you're stressing yourself out, you're not happy and not healthy. Stress is the number one nasty out there as far as consciousness is concerned. You've got to try and get your head around this overthinking thing, because normally when you overthink things too much, it always works out in the end anyway. So you go through this like roller coaster ride of suffering and no joy and not happy, and a day later or 10 minutes later it's worked out and you think, well, I overthought that one. So try to keep your center, keep your energy up, and just when stuff comes at you, emotional stuff, and like I say, you may have caused it, maybe you didn't, but the effect's still going to be there. Try to just keep yourself centered and be aware that it always works out. Everything always works out. So you don't need to be stressing and having an unhappy time while you're getting things sorted out, or while the universe is sorting it out for you, pretty much. So Buddhist monks, what they do is they go and meditate in cemeteries, and the reason they do that is because that's their training to keep themselves centered in the present moment and be aware of their mortality. So we're born and we evolve and we die. So while you're here, you've already been born, you wouldn't be watching this otherwise. So now it's evolution time to evolve, and time to speed up your evolution, to keep yourself centered, energized, conscious, and happy all the way through is this existing life that you've got left here on this planet. In Latin it's called memento mori. One day you won't be here anymore. You can be here today, gone tomorrow. You've got to have that awareness. Again, awareness and understanding. It always comes back to those two words, whatever's going on in your life. So, nutrition's easy, or your healthy part's easy, but the conscious game to take control of your mind and be in control of your life, rather than life being in control of you and your mind's in control of you. You're not going to get too far on the happy, joy wheel if that's going on, especially if it's going on all the time, consistently in your life. So, what do you got to do? Meditate. Yoga's great. I like the two together. Yoga, meditation seem to go together for me. Don't have to do it for too long. 5 minutes of yoga, 5 minutes of meditation in the morning. And fill your life up with things that give you cause for joy as well. I often speak about cause for joy because you want to be happy and joyful, and when you're walking around, put that smile on your face and say hello, and put the gratitude factor on. Be grateful for that you're alive and you're on this beautiful planet. You've just got to get your evolution speeding up and get that consciousness game going, and you'll do that, like I said, through meditation, yoga, exercise is great, reading the right books, being aware and understanding of what really is going on, and take control of your life again. Get back in charge. You are the commanding master of your life at the end of the day. You've just got to switch it on. And once you do that, you'll find that you won't overthink things too much. It'll still come at you, but you'll think, I'm just overthinking this, and the awareness kicks in. and you just let it roll and get back to your structure and be happy and do what you want to do. And that's really what it's all about. You've got to stay centered, guys, as much as you can, and you'll do it if you start speeding up your evolution. Like I said, that's all you got to do. You're already here. You're a human being. You're at the top of the chain as far as nature's concerned. And that's another good point. When you are overthinking things, or when you're feeling a little emotional, get back into nature. Go where I am, like, look at this. It's beautiful out here. And you can be at a beach, a park, a river, wherever you may be. Go and sit next to a tree if you have to. You'll always find a tree. So, and then just sort of like tune in and say, everything's going to be okay. Don't overthink things too much, and get back onto your structure as soon as you can. That'll keep you centered, that'll keep you happy, and whatever's causing you that emotional stress, the overthinking part, it'll sort itself out. It always does. It's the way it works. All right, guys. And also, before I go, when you do have something emotional coming at you like that and you're overthinking it because you may have caused it, remember, you may have caused it. So you've got to take responsibility of whatever it is that is causing you the stress and the emotional turmoil that's in your mind at the moment. And once you do accept it and take responsibility, you're free again. So try to remember that. Always take responsibility. Don't blame others. Just don't do it again, or whatever's causing it to you. You just learn from it. Back to awareness and understanding. Okay? So have a great day. Remember, it's a mind-body game. It's a high consciousness game. It's an evolution game to your happiness and joy all day, every day, for the rest of the time you're on this planet. So let's do that. To the waterhole, my thirsty friends. And